He was never ever afraid of anybody, any batsman.
Oh, and he's gone right through his defence. Border.
He could bat. He probably timed the ball better than anyone in the team, batting-wise.
Oh, a glorious shot from Richard Hadlee.
Richard Hadlee was the best cricketer to play with. He was the one that set us up for most of our victories.
Edge.
Obviously bowling, it was just a matter of turning up for him.
Someone really quick. Both of them would be looking for one. And as has he caught it? Yes, he has.
At Gully, Willie, you know, took some amazing catches. He's a brilliant cricketer.
To guard. Oh, and a marvellous catch again. It's Richard Hadlee.
And he's got knighthood as well, so I suppose he must be good.
So he could bat, could he?
Well, if it was up, it was off. If it was short, I'd be in some difficulty, to say the least.
Set us up for most of our victories. Just a matter of turning up at the office. What about Michael Whitney?
Here it comes, last ball of the test. Australia have done it. They've won the series. Well played, Mike Whitney.
Why couldn't you get Whitney out that day?
Well, that's a point. I mean, I had 6 balls at him, didn't I? And anything I bowled straight, he kept out. Anything that was just a little bit outside the off stump, he played and missed. And actually, it could have got you another catch.
Yeah,
It could have got me that much closer, couldn't it, to the world record?
Sir Richard Hadlee, the holder of the world record for most test wickets.
And that's 100.
Bowling to Alan Border. Ball again for LBW. There it is. 300 test wickets for Richard Hadlee.
Shout for LBW, and the wicket has been taken. Richard Hadlee equals Ian Botham's world record of 373 test wickets.
And that's the world record.
LBW, and will that be a wicket for Richard Hadlee with his last ball in Test cricket to join a very select group of players who've done that?
Significant for me, and I think very important for New Zealand cricket, because when you look at world record sort of thing in cricket, you start looking at the English, you start looking at the Australian players, but little old New Zealand was starting to feature, and I think that was a great part of history for us.
Great cricketer, no doubt, but he needed his mates every now and then, didn't he? But seriously, simply the best.
Magnificent delivery.
Right, Richard, I mean, you've got a reputation for being a great statistician. I mean, you know, you look forward to so many marks. I'm going to test you. I've got a bit of a Peter Sinclair quiz here for you, okay?
Why?
We'll just see how good you are, all right? Who's your first test wicket?
First one was Asif Iqbal at Wellington, 73.
100th?
100th would be Imran Khan at Napier in 79.
200th?
Norman Cowans, Trent Bridge in 83, I think it was, yes.
246?
Yes.
300?
300, Alan Border at Wellington in 86.
373?
373, Dynamite, I think it was, at Melbourne in 86.
374?
374, Aaron Lowell, Bangalore in 88.
400th?
Mandrake here at Lancaster Park in 1990, I think it was.
Who was your last one? And he was a toughie, wasn't he?
He was a toughie. Devon Malcolm, actually. LBW no score. In fact, he faced 6 balls in that match. He got a pair and asked me to sign his run chart.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I give up. The answer to the past question was, well, who really cares? And Dottermaid was Melbourne in 1987. Oh, well, he has retired, hasn't he? But like so many young Canterbury lads, Sir Richard's love of cricket was nurtured at Lancaster Park.
I used to come down here and collect bottles and take them into the shop and get about 2p for it so I could buy an ice cream. Yeah. But I also sold the programs here at the ground, and I worked up on the scoreboard as well. And you often look down from the scoreboard and think, well, one day, wouldn't it be great to actually be playing a first-class game or a test game for Canterbury or New Zealand on Lancaster Park?
It was pro cricket with Nottinghamshire that was the real turning point.
It's like any job. If you do it 6 days a week, you get into good habits, good disciplines and good routines. And so really English cricket fine-tuned me as a better player, as a near-perfect player. And really it made me a pretty useful bowler.
What an understatement that is.